This is Kate Baconsale. You're listening to Baconsale.
There was an idea called the Avengers Initiative. The idea brought together a group of remarkable heroes to conquer the box office, and they succeeded in a big way. But we're 2 phases past the expiration date. We need a new group of heroes to fight the battles that we never could. Listener, assemble!
Woo! I want to run through a big gold ring.
Like Sonic?
Like when I came back from the blip.
Yeah. On your left. On your left.
Sling ring. Still one of my favorite videos I've seen when he goes, in that moment of Endgame, when Captain America goes, Avengers! And he goes, assemble. And then so you hear someone edited a voice that just says, "What'd he say?"
It really is the worst line delivery for me. I hate it so much.
Yeah. But that moment.
Assemble. Like, open your mouth.
Anyway. Welcome to Baconsale. I'm Joel.
I'm Kent.
And I'm Zack.
I'd like to thank you for listening to our last show, our modern video gaming episode. Have you guys scratched that itch now? You guys good now? You guys really
Not even
wait
close.
for another 9 years?
Hold on.
Is that what you're
modern
saying?
video games? Like, in that it was the last 20 years?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I feel like there's a couple more shows to do to catch up, actually.
For
Probably.
sure.
Yeah.
Chris Anderson on Instagram said, #Team Kent.
Oh, yeah.
Katamari
There we go.
Damacy is the reason I have as many gaming consoles as I do. I love that game, and you know what? I'm going to play it right now. Bye.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Joel,
to
you
me.
need to start.
That was the giant garbage ball one,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the synopsis.
Guys, I tell you what.
It's a really good game, Joel.
Out of all the games we talked about, the one that is stuck out in my mind, the one that I need to play is Journey. Because both of you,
absolutely.
Both
Yep.
of you guys said you were going to get you got emotional at it, and it's like a 3-hour,
that's
simple
it.
game.
At this point, like, let me know, and I will find a way to play with you.
Nice.
Yeah. I want to beat that one.
We
I
maybe
want to be that person.
we maybe can be buddies.
Okay.
You don't even know.
Oh, you guys are besties.
So
I
good.
forget.
Hey, I want to shout out to the folks on X.com
Oh, gross.
who participated.
Is that how we're doing it now?
Yeah,
No,
you have to say it that way.
do like all the media, all the news outlets are saying now. They're like X, formerly Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Who participated in giving? We had a lot of people who were like, "Here's my list. Here's my categories." We always say it on category shows. We love when you play along.
Yeah.
So nothing specific, but I know Chad did and Sam did, and
Yeah.
we actually had a tweet specifically from Ryan Farron that we actually discussed on our Pake and Bits.
Yeah, true story.
So thank you for playing along. We always say we want you to, and we do love it.
And we
Thank
love
you.
the added GIFs you added too, so we can get context of what games you were talking about.
truly.
Enjoyed that. But that's not what we're talking about today. What are we talking about today, Zach?
We are saving the MCU.
MCU.
Dun, 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 dun.
But
What was that?
That's Tommy from Power Rangers. that's the Green Ranger.
On the flute?
Yes.
It works.
He's not in there. He's not in the MCU.
Wow.
I can't even nose flute right now because I'm laughing.
nose flute.
Dang it.
Because here's how I don't know if you guys know this, but listener, I don't know if you know this.
There we go. That was actually the right.
That's Lord of the Rings.
Oh, Hedwig's theme.
Lord
So
of the
good.
Nose Rings. No.
Oh.
So what happened was, listener, we were contacted by the head of the MCU, Kevin Feige.
Which is weird because for the past 3 years, we haven't been very kind to his movies.
Well, he's like, you clearly love this stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
You talk about it so much, and he was so impressed with our
but our critical
podcast.
feedback has been essential, I feel.
Yeah, and so he said, "Hey,
I mean, the movies have only gotten better because of the feedback.
Well, that's why he called us, actually.
He did. He said, "Look, guys, we're in a big conundrum here. Phase 4 did not go as planned.
Nope.
Phase 5 is not off to a good start.
Nope.
We need you to save the MCU." And we know how much you guys have enjoyed creating pitch shows in the past. And he discussed how wonderful a job we did on Threen Wolf. And
Don't tease me about the pitch show. This isn't going to be a pitch show.
it kind of is.
Is it?
Because we are each going to be creating our own MCU movie to save the MCU, Ken.
Oh, okay. Cool. Can I start?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Well, hold on.
Begin music. Okay, here we go.
No.
No, this is an MCU show. Therefore, it must be put together as any MCU movie has.
How's that, Zach?
Completely random things pulled out of a hat, which is exactly what we're going to do.
But by the way, don't be scared. Not AI.
No.
Not AI, which the movies are currently being written by.
Yes.
Yes.
We are going to be using the tried and true method of M.A.S.H.
Mansion, apartment, shed, house.
Yes, we're not talking about the Korean War comedy. No, we are talking about the old
The game you play
elementary,
when
junior
you're a
high.
teenage girl in church.
Yeah.
trying to find your husband.
And you you have a list of random people and random places to
Wedding
live, and
colors.
random occupation.
Absolutely.
And then you choose a number, and then you end up eliminating. Anyway, point being is we're going to be picking these at random. We have a number of categories here. We're going to go through and we're going to randomize our picks, and we're going to try to create the best possible MCU movie to save the
so
Marvel
we're going
Cinematic
head
Universe.
to head here. So Kevin Feige wants to know between the three of us who can have,
We can't.
based on M.A.S.H, the
Well, I mean,
best
they're-
MCU, the best Avengers team.
Well, I think he's going to stand up there, at some press conference and say, "Hey, here's our upcoming slate and the 3 movies written by the Baconsale boys."
Oh,
I think we're all going to get them.
I don't know, maybe.
No, I think only one of us gets the monies.
Oh, dang it!
And so the many millions of dollars that we're going to get is going to come from whoever has the best possible MCU movie, which of course is going to be randomized.
Yeah.
So it's not really in our control.
I feel like there are 3 big fears here. Fear number 1: what if a random assortment of options turns out to be somehow worse than the MCU?
Sure.
We
not possible, but sure.
We also discussed beforehand, what if this random assortment of characters actually makes an existing movie that's already
Yeah,
there?
like what if, for example, we get Age of Ultron and we're like, oh, that's how we're going to save the MCU?
Entirely possible.
Yes.
And what if we can completely randomly throw darts against a wall and make a better MCU movie?
That's the hope. That's the hope.
Okay.
But Kevin also did have.
Oh, Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. I call him
Wow.
Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin.
I've called him some names, but
Kevin
sure.
and I have been talking, and well, he also mentioned that with the blockbuster that was Secret Invasion, the huge blockbuster that everyone's talking about.
Sure.
By the way, it was a show on Disney Plus. They did a limited
I
series.
was going to
limited
ask. I
series.
don't know.
If you had
what
to
that
add
is.
a by the way, that's an issue.
Yes, but they had Skrulls in there, and if you don't know what Skrulls are, SKRULLS, they are a race of people who can shapeshift, and they've come to Earth. And the whole Secret Invasion in the comic books and in the show, to a point, is that they have been living among us this whole time.
In the
as
comic
people-
books as heroes.
Yes.
In the show as random government figures.
Now, when they shapeshift, that doesn't mean that they get the powers of whom they shapeshift into.
No.
So
Just the identity.
what's going to happen is each round we're going to pick we're going to get our assigned character, and then we're also going to reveal who was a Skrull out of the characters on the list. Now, that could mean that your character is completely useless, because while they may look like Hulk, they don't have the powers of Hulk. But it could also mean that it's just one of the characters that is in the list and didn't affect any of us.
Yeah.
Hey, Joel, what do you think the odds are that Kent tries to kiss a scroll?
100%. Is there higher than 100%?
I would.
Because he's like, why don't you shift into Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Just
Yeah.
the experience, though. She
Okay,
can be
Baconsale.
She can be Skrully. It's okay. It's Skrully. Yeah.
Skrully. Agent Scully, is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
So yes. So yeah, we're gonna be creating this live for you right now on this episode, and then at the end, while we may kind of banter about who we think's is best,
Sure.
you, the listener, will be able to decide whose pitch is actually best or whose movie is actually best on social media. So you'll be able to vote when we post the show. Everyone clear on that?
Just
clear as
about.
mud. Here we go.
Let's jump into it.
So, Zach,
Yes.
we've already established the heroes. I think this is one of those shows where we don't really need to fully explain the characters, because hopefully you've seen a few MCU movies.
Yeah.
Or actually, hopefully you haven't, right? And
Yeah, and you know who Iron Man is?
yeah, Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Similar to Ron Burgundy.
Flock of seagulls?
Yeah. But we're going to start off this movie, the first 10 minutes, we want to see the villain. What's the villain up to, and why do heroes need to show up? So could you give us the big bad?
We have 9 choices to choose from in this category. In fact, every category. We have
Every category?
9.
Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Feige gave us
9 options.
9 options.
Between the 3 of us.
Yes.
Okay. Well, first we've got Red Skull, or Johann Schmidt.
From Captain America. He's the villain in that. He's got a red skull face.
Yeah.
Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, played by
Yes.
Hugo Weaving.
Or the guy who impersonated Hugo Weaving. And Ultron.
From the Age of Ultron, giant metal robot voiced by
James
Spader.
Yeah.
Oh, we have Loki.
From the MCU.
So
He's-
handsome.
He's Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
With long hair.
see that?
And does Tom Hiddleston have a career, or is he just going to play Loki forever?
Bit of a mouse face. Just
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Hot take.
okay. Thanos.
From the MCU, from Infinity War Endgame, giant purple
Wrinkly face.
James
James
Brolin.
Brolin.
Face, James Brolin.
Josh Brolin.
What would we change his name to?
Benedict Brolin.
Magneto, or Eric Lyncher.
From X-Men. Ken, I'm surprised you haven't growled already, because
Well, it just depends. I don't know if I want to growl for Ian McKellen, but I
Oh.
will for Michael Fassbender.
yeah, but he's a bad guy with magnetic powers.
Yeah.
I mean, that really does beg the question which versions we're talking about.
Sure.
We have Scarlet Witch, or Wanda Maximoff.
She's from the MCU, WandaVision, played by Elizabeth Olsen.
Or there's Baron Zemo.
Who? Yeah, Joel, tell us who.
He's from Captain America: Civil War.
guy from Civil War
He's
with-
the mortal guy who's kind of been pulling the strings and like says the words to Bucky.
Yeah, he's in Glorious Illegitimate Children in Rush
Yes.
as well.
Well, we're not talking about
Daniel Brühl.
The actor.
We're not talking about the actor. We're talking about the character
With Hela.
from Thor Ragnarok. Kate Blanchett.
Yes.
She's Thor's sister.
And Dr. Doom. Victor Von Doom.
Victor Von Doom. Which, once again, if you've named your child Victor Von Doom, they're not going to be a good person.
Is this Van Forstick Victor Von Doom, or is this the original Fantastic Four?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you the difference between the two.
There's a mask in one, and there's this weird tree-like
I
cybernetic
feel like
body in the other.
the Jessica Alba ones are more in line with the
That's
MCU kind of tone.
Well, we'll see. Some other options may come up.
Yeah. All right, so
so
now
we have those
will-
9.
We have those 9. We're gonna mash it up now and do a random number 1 through 9.
Also, everyone keep track of who's on your team.
Yes, and then as we go along, we'll be able to form the idea of where the story's going.
All right, who has the random number generator to figure out these teams?
I will.
All right, Zach, tell us who Joel has as the main villain in his movie.
Who's my bad guy?
Joel, your number randomly generated on Microsoft Bing, not a sponsor. 6.
Scarlet Witch.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. Didn't really
I-
work very well in Multiverse of Madness, but hey,
I am
there's
facing
potential.
off against Scarlet Witch, and I think honestly she should be a villain. I kind of don't like that they have turned her into this hero that people want to root for because I'm like, she's evil. So I think I'm okay with that.
Kent, your villain is a Red Skull.
Oh,
Number 1.
All right, it's fine. I mean, I love Hugo Weaving. I think he was born to be a villain.
Sure.
Red Skull just hasn't really been translated very well into the MCU. But you know what? Given the fact that we saw him on whatever Hearthstone planet wearing that robe, it was kind of creepy, and maybe he comes back in some way. Okay.
And
I
mine.
guess. I just feel like I don't know. We didn't really talk about their powers. Wanda is a witch; she can do all these powers. What does Red Skull do other than
He's an expert tactician and field commander, and he often, in some cases, he has the super serum, just like Captain America.
I would say he would have the super serum.
Yeah,
at
I
this
would say
point,
so as well.
My random number is 3, which gives me Loki.
Oh, so now yours is going to be a crowd pleaser because everyone wants to see Loki.
Except for Zach, apparently.
Mouse face.
It's because you talked bad about him, Zach. That's why you got him.
I don't want him. My villain has poor allegiance. So obviously he's an illusionist. He's a trickster, right? He throws his image around for people.
Listen,
Wahoo.
he was a big bad in the first Avengers.
Yeah,
Sort of.
He has energy blasts.
Okay.
And sometimes he's played by Matt Damon in plays.
Sure.
That's fun.
That
Yeah.
happens, but I don't know. It's
And he's a frost giant. He's essentially a god.
Right.
Super powerful.
yeah. So I was going to say, I think we did okay.
We did okay.
with our villains as long as none of them are Skrulls, because that would kind of lower the stakes if it's
Yeah,
like,
truly.
oh, Scarlet
Okay.
Witch, but she just has the looks of Scarlet Witch.
Oh, please bless us, not me.
All right, so Zach, you want to tell us which one in this group, the whole group, not just the ones we picked, are Skrull?
The Skrull of the group was Ultron.
Oh,
Okay. We're all safe.
a robot Skrull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somehow.
Kind of a cool
Yeah.
twist.
Okay,
So
we're all
we
safe there.
avoided the Skrull.
Because imagine having a big bad as a Skrull. Like, that is
That would
stupid.
just be terrible.
At the end.
With all the powers.
Okay,
With
so
all the
between
powers.
Loki, Red Skull, and Scarlet Witch,
All right.
I think
I wanted Magneto.
I think I have the best villain.
Well, you have the most marketable villain. I think I have the best villain.
Yeah, you probably.
Do you? Because everyone wants her to be a good guy.
She's
they
a
won't
mother,
let her
Joel.
be.
She's a mother.
She's much of imaginary children.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Okay, Zach, I think the villain needs a lackey. I mean, probably an army, to be quite honest, but at least one solid lackey.
Because there's usually like that whole 2-layer villain
Yeah,
thing.
we got the
these
goons
days.
in there.
Yeah.
In James Bond, it's the henchman.
Yes.
Indeed. Yes. Okay. First up, we have MODOK.
Gross.
From Ant-Man, from Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania.
From our episode with bad CG.
big giant head, teeny little arms and legs.
We have Namor.
Namor.
From Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
He's got tiny little wings on his legs.
Yeah.
We have Agatha Harkness.
From
All
WandaVision, because
It's
it
been
was Agatha all along.
That's when the best part's your theme song. Oh, we have the Mandarin. My name is Trevor.
Yeah, we have to clarify. This is not the Mandarin. This is Trevor Slattery playing the Mandarin.
Sir Ben Kingsley.
From Iron Man 3.
Yes.
My name is Trevor.
Green Goblin.
Yeah.
From Spider-Man.
Why not? It's multiverse.
Sure.
Even though we don't want to go into multiverse anymore. It's ruined everything.
Eric Killmonger.
Also, just they call him Killmonger. I
Yeah.
just like his name's Eric.
Yeah. Eric.
From Black Panther, played by Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Malekith the Accursed.
There's a little-known movie called Thor: The Dark World that no one really saw.
That they ham-fisted into
The ninth Doctor, Christopher Eccleston, plays him.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. We have Vulture, Adrian Toomes.
From Spider-Man Homecoming, played by Michael Keaton.
Indeed.
Oh, nice. And then you have Aldrich Killian.
From Joel's favorite movie, Iron Man 3.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad.
I know.
Rewatching it again, it's so bad.
In the end, he goes, sorry, spoiler alert, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am the real Mandarin.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah, he's not. But he's played by Guy Pearce.
And Guy Pearce is great. Bad movie.
Yeah. Joel, you were picked first, randomly picked first. Kent, you're first on this one.
I love it.
Your number given is 5, which gives you Green Goblin.
Green Goblin.
Dang.
Red Skull and Green Goblin, Christmas all year round.
And that's actually a pretty good
really
matchup
good.
there.
Is that their goal? Do they want it always to be Christmas? Actually, that's a really good team up, though.
We're the Red Skull and Green Goblin, and we want it to be Christmas all year.
I'm something of a mall Santa myself.
I feel like this is like one of those Justice League type cartoons.
It's going to be.
So Ken, why don't you tell people a little more about Green Goblin?
So it's Willem Dafoe in the Spider-Man movies and the new Spider-Man movie, which is weird. His name is Norman Osborn. He is kind of a CEO, a genius, but also he's kind of infected himself with craziness and super strength.
He's a driven, powerful businessman, which in and of itself is an interesting personality type, mixed with his super soldier serum.
Right. And often in the comics arcs, he is kind of like the big bad behind the scenes, which is weird because he just flies on this cool surfboard and throws exploding pumpkins. But yeah,
which
cool villain to
I
have.
always liked that as a kid, that image of him with the pumpkins.
Yeah.
They never really did that in the movies as much.
They tease it a little bit.
Yeah, it's just
like No Way Home. They kind of went into that for a second, but yeah.
Anyway.
All right, Zach, what do you get?
My number is 1, which gives me MODOK.
Oh no,
Loki and MODOK.
So MODOK does have superhuman intelligence and psionic powers and a cute little tushy.
I'm not.
Is that the first bum in the MCU?
I'm not shipping the Lokdok. Like I'm not here for that.
Lokdok?
No way.
MODOK.
This is awful. I hate my movie already.
What? Just because MODOK's in it? Loki's good.
This is the Marvel equivalent of me getting a spaghetti strap dress.
Hey, it was beautiful.
That's a reference to a previous show.
Yeah, another M.A.S.H episode.
Joel, your random number is 3. You have Agatha Harkness.
Okay, you know what?
That's pretty good.
I'm okay
paired
with
with Scarlet Witch.
Paired with Scarlet Witch. So basically, this is kind of a WandaVision.
They're working together. Oh, it feels uneasy.
WandaVision.
It's a witch story.
It feels really uneasy, though.
Why?
Their alliance.
Yes.
Yeah, because they have been opposing.
They have been, but now that Wanda wasn't dark when she opposed Agatha.
Wasn't she? Because she did trap 1,000 people in a town.
She hasn't accepted her darkness, shall we say.
Okay.
But then in Multiverse of Madness, she did go full dark, I'd like
and
to
so
think.
Agatha's like, I will be your lackey. I will work for you.
Yeah, it's like,
Okay.
you've shown your power, now I will follow you.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have a scroll now, Zach?
The Skrull was number 6, Killmonger, because he's dead. So the Skrull.
He came back in Wakanda Forever for a very extended scene.
And he was a Skrull.
He was a scroll in the vision.
why.
It's a dream sequence.
Scrolls can enter dream sequences?
Sure.
Now, what are these villains trying to do, Zach? Like, we have our two villains lined up together, and they're trying to do something. And there's no scroll in this round because it's just a theory.
Indeed.
So, Zach, why don't you read the options that the options that Kevin Feige gave us that we had to use as the villain's
And
goal?
look, some of these may sound redundant, right? They may have been used, but it's also the MCU, so they've been all used 4 or 5 times.
Movies made from picking out of a hat.
Yes.
For sure. Here's the hat. First of all, destroy the Earth.
Such a good
Pretty
idea.
straightforward.
Why
Well,
not
it's not
destroy the Earth that you're on?
It's not the universe. It's just
Sure.
the Earth.
Yeah,
it's
wanna-
one rock.
It's like, I'm so mad at everyone else, I'm going to blow up my house.
I don't want to stand on anything.
All right, so that's one.
Rule the galaxy.
Oh, okay.
So they're not going to destroy anything. They just want to be in charge of everything.
Father and son. Get revenge on Tony Stark.
Has that been used?
Weird.
Has that
When
been
one
used in
of them
any MCU
vaguely-
movie?
Every single one.
Everyone.
Sit on the throne of Wakanda.
Everyone seems to be fighting for that.
It seems like a pretty dope throne, Joel.
It's made out of vibranium.
It's a dope throne and a
So are
dope
spaceships,
place to live.
though.
But I'm like, it just seems like, okay, well, let Wakanda have Wakanda.
Yeah. So what?
How about create their own utopia?
Okay.
So they want
Sure.
a perfect place.
I mean,
perfect to them.
That's such a bad goal.
Yes.
Well, it's their own
every dictator in the Earth's history.
It's
would like to
it's not
talk.
as much. I think it's not as much
Okay,
create.
fine.
It's not as much
I'm
create their own
convinced.
utopia as force everyone
So it becomes a dystopia.
to form their own
Yes.
utopia, like a false utopia.
But like, what if they did it in Tooele? I mean,
you know what? Actually, take Tooele. Dr. Doom, wherever you are, you can have Tooele.
okay.
Oh no!
Knock out a hero once.
Wait, hold on.
That's
knock
a low
out a hero
bar.
one time.
One time.
I just want
any
and it's
hero.
just one hero.
One time.
Just want to knock him out.
That
once.
is a very low bar.
Like,
But if they succeed, they get their way.
Well, we
Like,
brought
that's
this up on the
super.
James Bond show. If that was any of the Bond villains' goals, they would have succeeded every time.
True story.
Dear Diary, M.A.S.H here. I knocked out Captain America. It was the greatest day of my life.
Once.
Get their imaginary kids back.
I just want my kids back. I just want my family
Is
back.
that Scarlet Witch?
No, yeah, that's kind of that. It's just
Yeah.
that mocking that storyline of like she's fighting to have her imaginary kids back.
And willing to make everyone suffer for it.
Yeah.
Drink a Pepsi.
All they want is a Pepsi. They're not on drugs.
listen,
All they want is a Pepsi.
It's so peaceful to get a Pepsi.
I feel like it's like Woody Harrelson in Zombieland.
Yeah.
Like he just
He
wants
wants
a
a
Twinkie.
Twinkie. Yeah. Pepsi's not a sponsor.
I feel like
I
DC
don't
was like
think he
drinking
is.
Coke, and then in the MCU, they're like, is Pepsi okay?
And finally, they just want to watch the world burn.
Feels familiar.
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Should we not save this for another show in the future?
Maybe, Kent, how many times has the MCU borrowed from DC?
I mean, truly. And
Not-
vice
not
versa.
that- not
And
as
vice
much as
versa.
DC has borrowed from
Yeah,
MCU.
especially in the movies.
So some of these, and that's the thing is Kevin Feige gave this, and it's like, by the way, Kevin Feige is like, we should clarify, he's like the head of Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of that's the one who's calling the shots here. And these are the storylines he gave us, and I think some of them might not work as a villain's motivation, as a positive
We
thing.
shall see.
So Zach, what is your villain's goal?
My villains, keep in mind, Loki and M.A.S.H, their goal is to rule the galaxy. I got
Oh.
number 2.
That sounds like something they would do.
Sure.
Zach, boring.
Hey.
We want to rule the galaxy. The Milky Way? Boring.
Kent, this is like
Milky
every-
Ways are delicious, I'll have you know.
Actually, I love Milky Ways. They're so good. All right, what does Joel have? What do his villains, his witches, what do they want to do?
Agatha and Scarlet Witch.
Agatha and Scarlet Witch want nothing more than to create their own utopia together.
I believe it.
Okay. You
A
know
little
what?
coven?
Yeah,
A
like this
pumpkin
is-
spice coven?
Well, here's the thing. Wanda kind of already did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work
With
out so
her-
great.
Yeah, so I think
Hey.
that's kind of retreading.
But in the end, they'll never know what she did for them.
oh my gosh. So they tried to make her a hero. Then I'm
Yeah.
like, no, she enslaved people.
Pepsi.
Okay,
Pepsi,
for the
Pepsi.
record, the random number generator
Pepsi,
gave
Pepsi,
Kent a
Pepsi.
2, which I
Okay.
also
So
received.
it's been taken.
So
Before it
yeah,
can be
off the
taken.
table.
Pepsi.
Your second option
Pepsi.
was Red Skull is your villain, right?
Yeah.
With
And
Green
who's-
Goblin
yep.
as his lackey.
Pepsi.
Just want to knock out the hero once.
They've had some issues with this.
Number 6 is your
Previously.
random
Hey, look, they can kill parents. They can kill friends, but just knocking out the hero once, it's
I'm
all they
try-
want.
No, I'm honestly trying to think now. Have either one of those? Green Goblin did knock out Spider-Man.
Oh, and Spider-Man 1 at the
Yeah.
end there, he was banged up.
No, he like knocks him out. Remember, he kidnaps
Yeah.
him. Like sleep, and then
Yeah.
So he did it.
But
then.
this is in the new movie. That was not kind of considered MCU.
But that was against Spider-Man too, just one hero.
Yeah.
We're now going to build our team of heroes to fight against our villain,
two
their
villains.
lackey, and their goal. So we're going to try. I'm going to try to stop Agatha and Scarlet Witch from creating their own utopia.
And I'm going to try to stop, or my team is going to try to stop Red Skull and Green Goblin. Love the colors. We're going to try to stop them from knocking out a hero one time.
Dude, I was going to say those
Like,
stakes.
here's the thing. If my heroes just don't show up, their goal is thwarted.
My team has to stop Loki and his idiot buddy M.A.S.H from ruling the galaxy.
Yeah. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun.
We don't have to stop anyone from drinking Pepsi.
Now, here's the thing. Kevin Feige did talk to us, and he said, hey, we know our contracts ran out with a bunch of these people
Sure.
that we're going to be having
Yeah.
on this list, but we're willing to renegotiate a contract if the script is strong.
Well, they need to in order to get the fans to come back and be excited.
Yes.
Right.
It's only a matter of time before Tony Stark gets resurrected from the dead.
But we need a mentor to bring the team together.
So who are our options?
First, we have Professor X, Charles Xavier.
From X-Men. It's Patrick Stewart, or a bald guy in a wheelchair.
Just that's all.
I'll
That's
think
all
of the
you need?
cartoon, too. Like,
Yeah.
he has telekinetic powers.
or a-
We'll explain more if he gets picked.
or a
but-
Scottish guy in a wheelchair or sometimes walking.
Oh, yeah, that guy played him once.
Oh,
Sure.
please.
Wow. We also have Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, Samuel L. Jackson in the Avengers movies and the blockbuster smash Secret Invasion.
So popular. People have not stopped talking about
Or
it.
played by David Hasselhoff in a movie.
That's true.
Nick
Originally,
Fury, Agent
Nick
of
Fury
S.H.I.E.L.D.
looked like David Hasselhoff, and then
Yes.
they switched it with the
The
comics
Ultimate
to make it
Universe,
look like
yes.
Samuel L. Jackson.
There's also Yondu. You know, that
Guardians
guy.
of the Galaxy.
His name you don't know?
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Like a rooker.
He's Mary Poppins. He's blue, has a red stripe on a red fin on his head.
Good whistler.
We got Hank Pym.
From the Ant-Man movies.
Michael
the original Ant-Man.
Yeah, this is
actually.
Michael Douglas, and so he originally had the powers, but now he's more of a mentor.
Ironmonger or Obadiah Stane.
I don't know why we have a bad guy in here, but this is what Kevin Feige gave us.
Because he was Robert Downey Jr.'s mentor.
Oh, that's right.
He was working
in the original Iron Man. He's played by.
I like how I say Robert Downey Jr. and not Tony Stark.
Yeah, I was going to say he was played by the dude. What's the dude's name?
Jeff Bridges.
Dude. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, stop that.
Tony Stark built this in a cave with scraps.
Is he in the room? It sounded like he was in the room.
Then we have Mysterio or Quentin Beck.
That's played by Jake Gyllenhaal in Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Yep,
and he's kind of a mentor, a new father figure for
the replacement of Tony Stark.
Yeah,
Odin
from Thor, played by Anthony Hopkins in the Thor movies. He's the Norse god.
He's an old man and a fool.
Wow!
I banish you.
We have General Thunderbolt Ross.
He's in Incredible Hulk and
Age of
Black
Ultron.
Widow.
Oh, Civil War. He's in Civil War as well. Yeah.
He's gonna be Harrison Ford.
Who's he played by? Why can't I remember his name right now?
It's William Hurt.
Thank you, William Hurt. Yes, general. He's a general in the army. He does become Red Hulk, but we're not going there.
Nope.
And then we have Ego,
played by
Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell. Thank you. He was in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. He's a
living planet.
Living planet.
Aquarium.
And great hair.
Not a sponsor.
Oh, great hair.
Great
he does
hair.
have great
Right?
hair.
I secretly,
But not
kind of
as a
creepy
planet.
de-aging.
I'm secretly hoping for him, just
All
because
right.
he's so handsome.
But Joel gets to choose, or gets the first mentor chosen for him.
Yes.
Fingers crossed, it's not Kurt Russell's hair. It is Obadiah Stane.
Oh,
it is Ironmonger.
Wait, I have a mentor who's going to betray? Wait, you're saying that Ironmonger is the mentor of the team that's going to fight?
But Joel, what a twist, because it's this uneasy alliance between everybody, right?
I guess
he had
so.
his way.
Obadiah has gone straight now. He felt bad.
Yeah.
He broke a leg, I guess, in the fall. Or did he get blown up? I can't remember. I think he got blown up.
No, he broke a leg.
So wait, if he got blown
It's
up,
fine. Nobody dies.
No, I think if he got blown up in the MCU, he probably has a scar on his face, and that's it.
Yeah. And he's
but yeah.
mad at witches.
But he is an experienced businessman. He's genius level intellect. This could be a good way for them to fight against someone creating a utopia.
I like the twist already.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you like Odin, Kent?
Oh, do I
you
get
received
Odin?
Number 7. You have Odin.
Do I get like old man Odin that's just wandering the earth, or is he up in Asgard? Because
I think you get ideal Asgardian.
he is kind of a cunning leader, but at the same time a loving father who was willing to take in a son of the frost giants as well. I think there's a lot of
wow, you just like went up 2 nerd points with that statement.
yeah, but he's literally a god, so I will take him as a mentor.
Zach, who's your mentor?
I'm kind of annoyed at the random number generator because first it gave me 5, which is what Joel got.
Okay.
Then it gave me 7, which
is what I got.
What Kent got. Then it gave me 3, which is Yondu.
Yondu.
How do you feel about the guy? He's an expert archer.
What does Yondu have against Loki and MODOK?
No, you gotta come up with it, Zach. You gotta come up with a pitch.
He's so mad that Loki tricked him, and I don't know. I don't even like Yondu.
No, Yondu I actually think was actually a very interesting character.
In the second one.
Because in the first one he was like, oh, this guy's a jerk. And in the second one you suddenly like him, and I'm like, good job.
I may not have been your father, but I'm your daddy.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
And he became a fan favorite, where in the first one he was just a side character you didn't really care about.
So then Yondu is as many characters, he's out for himself. And in some ways that's seen as a villain. In some ways it could be seen as a hero. So he's just trying to make his way through the galaxy, and clearly the conflict arises from Loki trying to stop him from doing that. So there we go.
All right.
But one of these mentors is not really good at their job because one of them is obviously a Skrull. Zach, which one is a Skrull?
It's number 7.
No, it's Odin.
It's Odin.
Oh, what a bummer!
Odin is a Skrull.
From a god to a Skrull. Dang it! That's
He was
real
like the
disappointing.
most useful.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. As a leader, right? He most needed is his wisdom, not his power.
And many people have posed as Odin before. Loki has done this before. But do you know what? This actually makes more sense for the rivalry because the Skrull, what are they? They're Green Goblins. He is really upset at the literal Green Goblin. So he's going to start a team to prevent the Green Goblin or the Red Skull from punching and knocking out a hero once. And
are you saying that? Are you saying that the Skrull is mad because of cultural appropriation?
I'm so mad that you took on the face of my people. I will knock you out once.
Yes.
Wow.
Already, I might want to see this movie.
It's kind of good.
Wow.
Okay. So next, the mentors are not going to be on the field. They are the ones that gathered the team. But we need a strong decision maker. We need a team lead here.
Leader in the field.
Yeah. Let's your first option, Iron Man, Tony Stark.
It's Iron Man. The NCU, it's Iron Man. We know who he is. Played by Robert Downey Jr.
Captain America, Steve Rogers.
America's bum.
Played by Chris Evans. Some may say the best looking Chris.
No.
Some say that.
Some said
Might
that.
be wrong. Black Panther, T'Challa.
From the MCU as well. Chadwick Boseman.
Fingers crossed, he's great. Doctor Strange.
From the MCU, played by Benedict Cumberbatch. Which, just
You
let him use his
said it so
accent.
close.
That's one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
They should have just let him be British.
Say it with me, Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
It's
Cumberbatch.
Cabbage
It's
Patch
Cumberbatch.
Kids.
Is it Cumberbatch with a B?
With a B.
It's Cumberbatch.
I mean, if you flip the B,
Did you say P on purpose?
I think I did.
Okay, I've always wondered that. Okay, Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers.
From the MCU,
Don't tell me to smile.
You guys are so mad.
Brie Larson. Brie Larson is her name.
We didn't ask for your opinion.
Okay, Cyclops, Scott Summers.
Hey, Cyclops.
X-Men plays James Marsden.
Yeah.
Hey, good for him.
Cersei.
From the
Oh, Game of Thrones.
Who? Yeah, no.
She stands there in the tower in the last couple seasons, right? She wants
no,
those
this
dragons.
is Cersei from the Eternals.
Do we see that?
Look, Kevin just said put Cersei in there. We feel like she was not given a fair shake.
Played by Gemma Chan.
Yes. And he said we don't think she was given a fair shake in the Eternals. We want her involved
And
more.
it's the same reason that Thor: The Dark World was put into Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
So you remember it exists.
Yeah,
Same,
little
same thing here
redemption,
with the
sure.
dragon. Howard the Duck. What?
From Howard the Duck. Played by Seth Green occasionally.
Yeah, and there's the old school Howard the Duck
The old
movie, and
animatronic
then
puppet.
he appears as a cameo in Guardians of the Galaxy movies.
Yeah.
And Storm, Aurora Monroe.
And we're going specifically with Halle Berry's version.
I
of
want to
this.
go with the cartoon.
Which hairstyle, though?
And which accent?
Later. Later, no accent.
Okay.
Later with accent.
What?
We'll mix it up.
I'm so confused.
We'll really confuse the audience, but she's from X-Men.
You know what happens to a green goblin when it's struck by lightning?
Becomes a
worst joke ever.
Skrull.
Kent,
All right, what's my number? Please be good.
number 6. Scott.
Oh, Cyclops. I freaking love Cyclops.
That's really good.
He's the Leonardo of the MCU.
It's true.
You know, I love
good
Scott
one.
Summers. I think this is great. I'm so happy right now.
Just because you have a crush on Scott Summers. So, by the way, explain Cyclops a little more for people know.
Cyclops, his powers are optic blasts. It's why he has to wear the special goggles. Spatial awareness and energy resistance.
Spatial awareness?
He knows. what's
I'm in a
around-
room.
He knows. He has,
I'm outside.
he has a private bubble, right? It's like arm's range, but he.
By the way, we got these powers from Wikipedia, the Search of All Knowledge Truth.
Truly.
And I have to admit, when I read spatial awareness, I'm like, good job,
Listen,
Scott.
the costume in the comics is the worst in the cartoon because it's just this tight blue jumpsuit, shows all the abs.
He's ripped.
And then like a yellow undies and a little yellow sash.
Yeah.
With whatever's in there.
That's
So good. I love this
good.
pick.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, Scott Summers is a good leader, though. He's a little jealous at times, but a good leader.
He doesn't need to be.
I'm going to get accused of cheating because my answer is too good.
It's Iron Man.
It's Captain America.
It's fine.
I like Captain America.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, what?
No,
he's
he's
awesome.
great.
He's a good leader.
He obviously
is the
that's a
de facto-
tier 1 hero in the MCU.
He's the de facto leader.
He is the peak of physicality. I mean, did you see him?
He cheated. Steroids.
Did you see him grabbing the helicopter? I do
Yes.
not care if he took steroids. Between this and the home run race of the late 90s, steroids don't matter to me.
I was going to say your baseball fandom kind of makes sense now.
He's a master of hand-to-hand combat. He's a master tactician. He's a strategist. And he has a good heart.
I didn't once hear spatial awareness in that.
Okay, well, did Mr. Spatial Awareness jump on a grenade when he was a skinny little weasel? My guy
Fine.
did.
We got to be clear. If he was never actually a weasel, this is comic book movies. He's just been a guy the whole time. Want to clarify that.
From weasel to super soldier.
That's probably been done.
Yeah. What does Joel get?
Who's my leader? Who's my team leader?
Oh, I wanted this one. Joel, number
Yes.
3.
Black
Panther.
Panther.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That is
Yeah,
a good one.
I was going to say he did a good job. Like honestly,
Not the new one.
no. This is Chadwick Boseman's version, and honestly, I think he wasn't able to give us the full,
Truly.
Black Panther leadership in battle. As a leader of Wakanda, he did great, but like you had Captain America and Tony Stark kind of hogging that role. So I would love to see an additional role of him coming out there and leading the charge.
Awesome.
But is he a Skrull?
The Skrull was
Oh,
Tony Stark. Bullet dodge. I
That's
know
how he came back from the
We
dead.
all wanted him, but you know.
Tony came back, but then it turns out he's not Tony. He's a Skrull.
Oh, another dead Skrull.
So Skrull.
Wow.
So Skrull.
So we have our leaders, we have our mentors.
I'm really satisfied with the leaders. I think we all got really good picks.
Yeah, although my leader is communicating with Obadiah Stane, so I'm a little worried about how it's going to go.
So we've started the team. The
have.
team leader is going to give direction.
Yeah.
But who's it going to tell to go smash?
I mean, you got to have the muscle.
You got to have the
right?
muscle.
We need the muscle.
First option, Thor. Obviously, have you seen
Okay.
those arms?
Thor.
Yeah.
Great.
The arms are pretty good.
Yeah.
Not as good in
God of
Extraction,
Thunder.
but better in Thor.
From
Yeah.
the Thor movies.
Okay. What about the Hulk?
Which one? For me, Incredible Hulk.
This is
No.
the green version of the Hulk. so I
Because
don't
it
think
can't be
Bruce-
Smart Hulk. Smart Hulk is so boring.
Smart Hulk,
No.
it's not
This
Smart
is
Hulk.
definitely pre-Smart Hulk.
No, it's
Okay.
Goldfish in the Mouth Hulk. It's Avengers 2012 Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Drax, the Destroyer.
From Guardians of the Galaxy.
Bautista.
Played by Dave Bautista. He is,
He once had a grudge, and then he just started telling jokes.
yeah.
A Netflix entry here, Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I was going to say, played by
Kristen Ritter.
Thank you. She's superhuman strength.
She
and
looks
angst.
frail, but super tough.
Yeah. Actually, not a bad series.
Yeah, I
I
agree.
enjoyed that one.
How about She-Hulk?
That's a bad series.
Good lead-in.
That's just,
This is Tatiana Maslany
Yeah.
as someone that is stronger in every way than the original Hulk.
even though she just kind of got his blood in a car accident. On Disney Plus, by the way. Don't let your kids watch it.
How about Groot?
I am Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. Voiced by Vin Diesel, but he's a giant talking tree.
The Thing or Ben Grimm?
From the Fantastic Four. And
Or
there have been
Fantastic. Or the
two
1990s
versions.
Fantastic
Yeah.
Four.
Oh, no, I think probably, I mean, in
this
rock
Michael
form,
Chiklis?
Probably. That's
Okay.
the one that comes to mind. It's most popular.
Yeah.
But a big rock guy.
Next up is another very popular female character from the Guardians of the Galaxy. Would be perfect for your muscle. It's Mantis.
What?
With the antenna?
Kevin? Why? Kevin! Why did you give us Mantis instead of Gamora?
Yeah.
I don't understand his choices sometimes, but
Yeah,
this
it's a
is
little
what we're
weird.
giving. This is what we're given.
Please don't be on my team.
Finally is Mighty Thor or Jane Foster.
Now that's Natalie Portman when she gets the mask and is able to. I mean, maybe sometimes she can use the power.
She can for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Whoa.
Then she becomes a Skrull. Oh.
But let's figure out who
Is
gets.
that what happens when we die?
Now let's just see who gets what.
And Zach, you get a pick first on this one. Don't cheat.
I don't do that.
Zach?
I got number 4, Jessica Jones.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
No,
Honestly, to bring her into an MCU movie would be pretty cool.
that crossover would put butts in seats.
Yeah.
But Jessica Jones, if you don't know, superhuman strength, accelerated healing factor. She's good at fighting. She is traumatized.
She's kind of like a somber emo kid, though.
I think you'd have to talk her into fighting.
Yeah.
Do I get Dave Tennant out of this? Or?
He's
the villain. So you already
he
got
gave her
your
the
villain.
trauma.
Remember who your villains are?
So I got Jane from Breaking Bad. Okay.
Yeah, but this one won't choke on her role. So
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Oh, wow. This is Darth Vader. Come on.
Drugs. Okay, Joel, you get Groot, number 6.
You know what?
Oh, that's good.
Having just watched recently Guardians 1 recently.
And
there's
I'm
that-
thinking that's the version, right? Mature, fully grown
yes,
Groot.
Big Groot is kind of
I
who
like how you
imagine
just get a
there.
pick. It's not Baby Groot.
You didn't specify. Kevin didn't specify Baby Groot here, just as Groot. And there was that
He's
part.
so cute, though.
But there was that part when he just jams his arms through a whole bunch of people and like slams against the
Oh,
wall and
so
everything.
good.
And I was like, I forgot how powerful he can be. So yes, I'm happy with Groot being my muscle.
Please bless. It's not a lot of these people. Who do I get? I think I like. Don't laugh like that. I just want
laughing.
Thor. All I want's Thor.
You got something close.
Oh no!
You got Jane Foster.
Oh, okay.
No, but here's the thing, Kent. That is a Thor-like substitute.
What is this? Is this like cologne? If you love
No, it's
Thor-
more like I can't believe it's not Thor.
No, it's like a Tootsie Roll, right? It's not actually chocolate, but it approximates it.
Yeah, but she does
Wow.
when she has the mask or when
She's
she has the
super
hammer,
tough.
superhuman strength, stamina, durability, speed.
Which
flight.
once again, you don't even need an origin story for her. She's immediately powerful.
CGI arms.
It's fine.
yeah,
Yeah, she does have CGI arms.
she does. But are any of these CGI scrolls?
Jessica Jones. Jessica Jones is a Skrull.
Your pick is a scroll.
Yes.
So wait, all you get is the angst. You don't get any of the powers.
I don't get anything. I just get Jane from Breaking Bad.
Zach, you're, maybe she's the bee in apartment 23, you know? But no, I was going to say, Zach, that does not help your case here of
No.
defeating your villains.
I'm mad.
I get Mjolnir.
Why did you say it like that?
Sorry, I just had
You get
to.
like moody Mjolnir, like broken, cracked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we have our muscle. We're going to be bulking up our team a bit more by giving us an enhanced fighter. Why do we say enhanced? Because Kevin won't let us say mutant yet.
It's
Yeah.
It's like
not
someone
sure.
with powers.
Right.
First off, Wolverine, Logan.
Yeah,
From X-Men.
Wolverine.
Pick a version. They're all good.
Yeah, mostly Hugh Jackman is who we're going with here,
I'll
right?
even take Origins Wolverine. It's fine.
It's still Hugh Jackman.
So, yeah. Honestly, best hair of the series, so I'll take it.
I'd take First Class.
Wait.
Wolverine.
Best hair?
The hair.
No, I think
Wait,
the
his long
Wolverine.
hair?
I think the Wolverine, he has the best hair.
It's short, but no, I prefer the
Stand
long.
up for our
flowing
Wolverine
locks.
hair tearing show.
Oh, actually, I will totally do that one.
that so much.
It looks so bad in the first X-Men movie.
Next up, Spider-Man.
Oh, it's Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
Peter Parker.
from
It's
MCU
Andrew
and
Garfield,
Sony.
clearly. Thank you.
They've got another permission to get this.
If it's on my team, it's Andrew Garfield.
You can't just call it that. Why is it a baby, Andrew Garfield?
Kevin Feige called me too and said, sorry, you hate all
He
my
was
movies.
in the MCU.
Yeah.
It's fine. Hey, already, I don't care who's on this list. This is the best section category because those two are great.
Yeah.
Probably not going to get them. Next is Quicksilver, Pietro Maximoff.
Oh, should
Now-
have seen that coming.
I was going to say this is the one from Age of Ultron. We're not doing the one from the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
I think that's what Kevin said. Is that one was too
That's
good.
too bad because he's great. Evan
is.
Peters is great.
He did a great job.
But Craven / Aaron Taylor Johnson was in that one
I would
movie.
say right up there with the Flash visual effects.
Oof. Yeah. Yikes.
We're dating this episode.
How about Daredevil, Matt
Oh,
Murdock?
which one?
Ben Affleck.
Kevin
Oh.
Feige said Ben Affleck?
For
Well,
sure.
I heard that he's trying to bring back
I know in Deadpool 3 that Ben Affleck's probably going to appear, so it's probably like a lot of promotion for that.
yeah, it's like this crossover event.
Now we have Ironheart. Riri Williams.
From Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
I don't
She
know what
is
this
the-
I've
the
never seen this
replacement?
movie.
The
For Tony
replacement
Stark?
for Tony Stark
Okay, Shang-Chi.
from Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
He likes jewelry.
Yeah, played by Simu Liu.
Kingu's son and
Who?
You can just say Kingu. It's Kumail Nanjiani from Eternals. Remember that movie Eternals?
he's like funny, but
Do you remember that? Do you remember that movie?
What are
Eternals?
his powers in that movie?
Being
We'll get into it. If he
Kumail
gets
Nanjiani, yeah, I
picked.
think.
If he gets picked, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, Winter Soldier. Bucky
Oh,
Barnes.
Bucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bucky Barnes. He's the Winter
Sebastian
Soldier.
Stan.
Yeah.
Morbius, the living vampire.
I love that the living vampire is necessary.
It's Morbin time.
Jared
Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto. In that movie that may have been seen less than the Eternals.
Zach, so choose Joel's first, but please don't give him one or two.
Gimme.
You get number 3, Quicksilver.
You know
what? He's a martyr for the team.
No, it's actually, remember,
It's
I
a
have
speedster.
Wanda. I have Wanda. This is Pietro versus his sister.
Wow.
And he came back from the dead, apparently.
Wow.
We'll figure out a way
I
to get him
like
back from the
this
dead.
so far.
Jesus Scroll.
No.
Okay.
That would probably that'd be a good twist
Zach,
there. Yeah.
Zach, make me happy. Zach, make me happy.
2.
Yeah! Spider-Man.
So he gets
it's
Tobey-
Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man.
No, I'm
Redemption,
sorry.
Spider-Man.
Kevin just said-
Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. Don't cry. Redemption is Spider-Man.
Kevin Feige just called. He said it had to be Tom Holland.
I want to trade for Riri Williams.
No, you can have Andrew Garfield. He had an amazing comeback moment in No Way Home, and I think
did.
audiences want to see him go one more round. I was going to say, what does Peter Parker bring to the table here?
Well, he's Spider-Man.
No, I mean against the villains that you have, like against
Well-
their goal, getting knocked out once. Remember,
I'll
Green
just say
Goblin
this.
has already done it.
It is a multiverse thing. He never actually faced off against Willem Dafoe. Not Green Goblin, but Willem Dafoe himself. He did kind of fight in a group, but he doesn't have a personal rivalry with that Green Goblin.
So you're saying that-
But he fought his own Green Goblin.
You're saying Andrew Garfield's version
With
isn't,
the Osborns
isn't as
and
easily
his.
knocked out as Tobey Maguire's.
No, and his Spidey sense is the best, actually.
Okay, you can be happy with that pick.
I'm
We'll-
very happy
We'll
with
let
that
you have a happy moment.
Thank you, unless he's a
I'm
Skrull.
so happy you had your happy moment.
Okay.
I'm thrilled for you.
Who do you get, Zach?
This is great. I'm glad you had a good time because I got Morbius, the living vampire.
He's
Well-
cool. He's a vampire.
He's a vampire who has echolocation. That's a thing.
Okay.
Did I mention,
listen.
by the way, Quicksilver is a speedster? I don't think I
Yeah.
did. He's very fast.
Morbius made more money than Shazam 2.
Oh,
Genius-
that's good.
Genius level intelligence, superhuman strength, flight, hypnotism,
Flight?
Does he eat?
ability to make the
Stuff.
box office's bomb in a single
I
bound.
don't know anything about him.
He eats blood.
He's a good vampire. He's trying to be a good vampire.
This is bad news for me. It's good news for Ken. It's bad news for me. But we all get good news. The Skrull here was Ironheart, Riri Williams.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I think we all knew that.
Yeah,
we did.
Deep down inside.
Because a college kid does not have that much access to all those funds to make all that
heavens,
stuff.
no.
Certainly. It does not make any sense.
Now, we don't want to stack the deck too much.
Sure.
Because we cannot have like every superhero power in the world.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to bring some mortals in this fight.
The team needs them. We never want to be them.
No. You don't want to be the guy with arrows fighting robots.
Right.
But
Zach,
let's go through these.
who are some of our options?
Mortal fighters are Black Widow or Natasha Romanoff.
There we go.
From
Romanoff. Mr. Lovo.
Second show in a row.
yes, from the MCU, played by Scarlett Johansson. She's Black Widow.
No,
She's
Florence,
Super Spy.
Florence Pugh.
No.
Okay.
No.
We're bringing all the best back, not the substitutes.
We have Hawkeye.
From the MCU as well,
Clint
played by
Barton.
Jeremy Renner. He shoots arrows.
Hey, it's Electra Nachos.
Oh, delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, we went there tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is Jennifer Garner.
Yes,
Yeah.
from this is like the early 2000s Marvel era.
Wake me up.
Yeah, there we go. She actually, every time she appears on screen, that song comes
Wake
on.
me up,
And then
wake
there are
me
just bags of sand that fall from the sky.
Of course, we have War Machine.
Rhodey.
Terrence Howard or Don Cheadle?
I think
Don
Don
Cheadle.
Cheadle's done it more. He's coming back. For
Okay.
that.
Don
So
Cheadle.
he's basically the I don't want to say lesser version of Iron Man, but he's like the
That's
Kirkland,
literally what it
Kirkland
is.
brand Iron Man.
Love it.
Military Iron Man. There's Iron Fist. Danny Rand.
I didn't watch
Netflix?
this series
You didn't?
on Netflix. No,
I
because
watched
you
the
guys
first
basically
season.
said, don't watch it.
Yeah, it's really quite pathetic.
Yeah, and he has a little bit of superpowers, but not enough to like make him super powered.
We have Wasp.
Now she is Ant-Man without the personality.
Yeah, and her hair gets shorter every time you see her.
She's gonna be bald in this movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
How about Falcon? Sam Wilson.
The new Captain America.
No, not in this case.
Just Falcon.
He's just Falcon. Hated that series.
Pepper Potts.
In the suit?
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
I feel like
obviously
she
she's
should
a
get the
skilled
suit
fighter.
because
Otherwise, she's just
in Endgame, she
CEO.
did have the suit.
Yes.
Well, no, does she have the
and-
suit or does she have the fire-breathing powers?
Armor granting superhuman.
I think
Let's give her fire-breathing powers.
I think she's Iron Pepper in this one.
Okay.
I think that's what we have to go
Yeah,
with.
I don't
'Cause
wanna-
she doesn't have superpowers. That's what this category is.
What is it called?
Iron Pepper.
What she has in the
Gwyneth Paltrow.
the third one?
Goop.
I love it.
Mine twins.
Okay, finally, Star Lord, Peter Quill.
Yeah, from Guardians of the Galaxy. He has rocket boots, and
Chris
that's,
Pratt.
that's his advantage right there.
The best Chris.
Yeah.
All right, Kent, you're
What did I
first
get?
up.
Yeah,
you
okay.
get number 1, Black Widow.
Oh, I'll take her all
Absolutely.
day. Can we make it Black Widow from Iron Man 2? Because the curly hair really works for me.
It's granted. Yeah.
Okay,
You're
thank
not
you so much.
dating them. You're writing a screenplay with them in it.
I bet you she's going to do well in the movie.
Yeah.
If he's writing the script.
Probably so.
I love this.
I'm not mad. I got number 3, Elektra.
Okay. Why don't you tell us a little more about Elektra? Because a lot of people may not know who she is, Zach.
She's in peak physical condition. I mean, she's an assassin.
Yeah,
right?
she is.
I mean,
Yeah.
What are those little swords called?
Scythes.
Scythes. She used those with great skill.
She's a good-looking Raphael.
She's precognition
She sure is.
and telekinesis,
Yeah?
telepathy.
So she does have some superpowers. I think it depends which comic you read, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
Not Daredevil.
I don't know if she has that in the movie.
She doesn't have that in the movie.
It's fine.
Or her own spin-off movie that she got, don't you forget.
That's right.
She's basically just an awesome assassin and going to be great on my team trying to stop Loki from ruling the galaxy. Joel, for the record, you got number 1, which is already taken. It's your first.
Sorry.
And not too bad. You get War Machine, Rhodey, number 4.
Oh, that's pretty
You
good.
know what? That is a good sidekick
That's
to
good.
have.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's Kirkland brand.
it is, but at the same
So it's
time,
not like, it's not iron.
he knows how to use the suit.
Yeah. It's
And
like
I think-
aluminum man.
I think he would do well.
Aluminum Man.
Or
Aluminum
aluminium,
Man.
aluminium
Man.
depending on where you watch the movie.
No, I think he would. I think he would do well under Black Panther's leadership.
Oh, that's true.
And I think that he would do a good job of stopping utopia forming by witches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Which Utopia?
that's what's
forgot that was
happening in your
serious.
movie.
Witchtopia. And are any of our skilled fighters Skrulls?
Oh, man.
Is it yours?
I hate this game.
Is it yours?
It's Elektra.
Wait, we bring him back and she's just a Skrull?
Actually, in the comic books, that's actually who is exposed as the first Skrull in Secret Invasion.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, then I appreciate it on the accuracy.
Here's the other thing, Zach. I would not put too much stock in the Skrull demotion on this round because this is just a skilled fighters thing. No superpowers involved.
Yeah.
So I think
Okay.
I think the Skrull would still be
Your
able to
Electra
handle
could
Still.
still poke MODOK in the eye with the sai.
Okay, I'm in.
Eye with the sai.
I'm not that bad. But I have 2 Skrulls on my team. Kent has 1. Joel has none.
Yes.
That sounded like a Skrull voice.
Joel is the Skrull.
Is that the noise they make?
You watched the show.
I did.
We didn't watch Secret
I forgot.
Invasion.
Now, every group, we have our fighters, but you need some brains out there in the field. Like you have the mentor back that trained them before.
Yep.
But in the field, you need some really smart people.
And frankly, nothing says brains like Rocket Raccoon.
Actually, kind of.
Guardians of the Galaxy. The guy is really he's a little raccoon with big talent in mechanics.
How about Shuri
from Black Panther and the new Black Panther?
What are those?
But I'm kind of going, is she Black Panther in this one, or is it just Shuri in the first one?
The first one.
We already have Black Panther on the roster.
Yeah, sure.
Now there's Beast or Hank McCoy.
From Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, from X-Men.
Definitely not.
Not Nicholas Hoult?
No, Kelsey Grammer.
He's a little more agile, though. That would be best to have on the team.
He's a big, blue, furry genius.
But has he helped anybody over the radio in Seattle? No.
Are you saying
does he eat Tostella and scrambled eggs for breakfast every morning?
Yeah, no. Beast is Frasier, for sure.
Who's Niles? Nightcrawler?
Niles is Nightcrawler.
Niles Crawler? I'm drawing that tonight.
Now we have Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic is played by Ian Gruffeld.
Oh, the guy from Titanic.
What?
No, it's Billy Zane.
No.
No, he's at the very end of Titanic.
Is he?
Yeah, he's on the boat.
Is he Iceberg?
Goes back and gets Rose.
Huh?
That's him. It's a
That's
young
Jack.
him.
I've seen it once.
What?
Anyways, he's stretchy.
Korg.
Ugh.
From Thor.
Made of
He's from
rocks.
Thor, man.
Taika Waititi.
It's Taika Waititi's voice. Big rock, man.
Made of rocks. America Chavez.
From Multiverse of Madness.
Afraid of bees.
Likes round pizza. Spherical pizza, I should say.
Venom. Eddie Brock.
Now, are we getting Venom or are we getting Venom plus Eddie Brock?
Eddie Brock.
Like, are we bonding with a symbiote? No, I guess
I think
we're not in the movie.
I think this is kind of a lemon, right? But Venom has...
And Korg wasn't? I don't remember Korg being a strategist.
Well, Venom
Korg's
has transferred
brains.
to so many bodies that the parasite does retain the memory.
But I think we get the dual role here. Of
Yeah,
Venom and Eddie
so it's
Brock.
a conflict the entire time.
Yeah.
Well, Happy Hogan from Iron Man.
Played by Jon Favreau.
Okay.
And he is the bodyguard for Tony Stark.
And finally, Vision.
Oh, that'd be a good one.
That's a great one.
Vision is very smart.
Paul Bettany.
He's artificial intelligence with the Mind Stone. He's a smart guy.
All right, I'm going first here. I got...
Zach, what's wrong, Zach?
You could take your loser team and maybe have the best movie.
got number 5. I got Korg.
Oh,
Korg is my
gross.
brains.
Oh, now your movie is 70% Korg.
No, but dude,
Because Korg
my name's
steals
Korg.
every
I'm letting you
single-
know right now, Zach. I'm letting you know with Tom Hiddleston and the comic relief Taika Waititi.
My movie's directed by Taika Waititi.
We
at
need
this point.
relief from Taika Waititi's comedy.
What I'm saying is his is going to get the butts and seats. He's going to get there because he's going to have
How
that
did Love
appeal.
and Thunder do?
The comedic appeal.
Okay. What does Joel get?
You know, you get America Chavez.
Oh,
I'm not happy about that.
No,
but,
you shouldn't be.
But at the same time, she has pretty cool powers. So she can travel through dimensions.
Her powers are sneezing.
And she has already fought the Scarlet Witch in Multiverse of Madness.
Did she fight her or did she get kidnapped by her?
Exactly. This is the time when she's able to become
Be
more
afraid
powerful.
of a bee and sneeze and they're in a different dimension?
Yes,
That's
she's
basically
learned to
what she
control her
does.
powers now because she can travel through dimensions through star portals. She can do a little star blast with her hands. I think this is a rematch that needs to happen. She's already gone against Scarlet Witch once. Let's do it again.
Who do I get? Who do I get? Who do I get?
I don't like this game today.
Why?
I'm not having fun.
You're having fun.
It's going to be awesome. Who do I get?
Vision.
Yeah. Oh, this is good.
So wait, who's your run down your team again real quick, Ken?
I'll just say this. Bigger players, Spider-Man, Cyclops, Vision, going up against two regular villains
Yeah, sure.
in the MCU.
Assuming Vision's.
I'm going to say White Vision too because
all they have to do is knock one of your team members out
listen,
once.
they're not touching Vision.
Once.
I'm loving the color dynamic because I have White Vision, I have Black Widow, Red Skull, Green Goblin.
wow.
I'm loving it. So much diversity here.
Well,
But here's the thing, Ken. I'm telling you right now, Black Widow or Spider-Man are going to get knocked out pretty easy.
There's no way.
that's
Spidey sense?
Why Black Widow doesn't have that?
yeah. Well,
Okay.
Doesn't have the powers of a Black Widow, Ken.
Wait, what?
I got a big pile of rocks running my operation, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
So who's the Skrull?
The scroll is Frasier.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
Beast, Hank McCoy.
Beast.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good there.
We all dodged that.
All right, now we're looking for like a wild card, someone that is going to maybe disrupt the team, but someone that has almost the secret powers to take everyone else
This
down.
is the unstable
Totally.
element of the team, but they could be so much good, but they could be so much bad.
Totally.
Let's run through who Kevin thinks are the wild cards.
Oh, sure. Thanks, Kevin.
First is Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze.
From Ghost Rider, played by Nicolas Cage.
Flaming
Skull.
How about Jean Grey or Dark Phoenix?
Ooh, Famke Johnson.
Yeah, from X-Men.
Xenia on the top.
So as Jean Grey, fantastic. As Dark Phoenix, she could tear you apart from the inside
Yeah,
out.
true story.
Moon Knight.
From Disney Plus, played by Oscar
Isaac.
Is
Isaac.
that one show you didn't watch?
He blacks out and becomes this Moon Knight, this warrior for an ancient Egyptian
He
god.
becomes Super Mummy.
Yeah.
How about Nebula?
Oh, this is Karen Gillan from the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
She's the blue
yeah.
one. Bald blue one.
Thanos' daughter, and she gets replaced. She's kind of strong.
Yeah, part robot.
Yeah.
Put out to the universe, I'd be okay with that pick. How about Blade?
That's Wesley Snipes from the early 2000s Marvel. He's part vampire.
Maybe someday Mahershala Ali?
Maybe.
Now we have Bully Maguire. Emo
Explain what you
Spider-Man
mean, yeah.
from Spider-Man 3.
Ooh.
Why did Kevin decide on this one?
This is
Listen.
Peter Parker with the symbiote.
Wait,
This is
does he
when
have the
he becomes-
symbiote, or is he just wearing a nice
No,
fitted black shirt?
He's under the influence.
and he's
under
doing
the
some
influence.
swing dancing.
Yeah.
No, I think he has to have abilities here. Otherwise, well, I don't know. Does he have abilities?
Shudder-inducing dance
That
moves.
nice part.
Eyeliner appreciation.
Yeah.
We have Mystique. Raven.
Played by Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah.
And not for Jennifer Lawrence, though?
No. Jennifer Lawrence didn't even like that role. Like, she doesn't want to be in this movie.
It's X-Men. She's a shapeshifter. Blue. And then she turns into whatever she wants.
Next is
If she's a Skrull, what's the point?
I know,
Yeah,
truly.
sure. Next is Ghost or Ava Star.
Yeah, from Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Really? Did any of us watch that movie?
I watched it. I remember it,
Sure
kind
do.
of. I had to
Uh-huh.
look her up.
Yeah. She
Oh.
phase shifts. That's kind of
Yeah,
her thing.
she can kind of go through walls and through people.
And this is kind of a left field choice here. Punisher, Frank Castle.
Did Kevin say if this was Thomas Jane, Dolph Lundgren, Ray Stevenson, or John Bernthal?
John Bernthal from the
The
Netflix
cool
series.
one then.
Yeah.
The most recent one.
Okay.
I think the others are not in the shape they need to be.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, he's the one. If you've ever seen a skull, like a little skull drawing on a truck, it's probably Punisher logo.
Yeah, sure. Joel, you're first up.
Yes.
It's you get Bully Maguire.
Oh,
That's awesome.
why?
Joel, this is really cool.
Did we decide if he had powers or not?
Joel, you're acting like people aren't going to see your movie with Tobey Maguire in it. They absolutely are. People love Tobey Maguire in this role.
Does he have powers or not? That is so unclear.
No, this is Bully Maguire. His powers are dancing in the street and
What
pointing
does
at
he
women.
bring to the
He's
table?
He's harassing women.
What does he bring to the table?
He is jazz.
But the people would probably the memes are out there. They'd like that. This is the thing they put on the poster to bring people in.
Absolutely.
Congratulations, and sorry, Kent. Your movie is now directed by Damien Chazelle. That's great.
Oh, what nice.
Can I, Joel? Just a sidebar here. Can I cheat? Please.
No.
Why?
Please let me cheat.
No. Give
Why?
me who I deserve.
Dark Phoenix.
What? Yeah. Woo. Woo. Okay.
Now
Wait, hold on.
we say Dark Phoenix, but at the same time, she has not done well in theaters. X-Men 3 was not appreciated.
And also X-Men Dark Phoenix was not appreciated. But
So that is,
she
like-
did win randomly the Heroes bracket way back in season
She
one.
did, but we're not trying to win here, Kent. We're trying to save the MCU.
No, here's actually my worry, right? Because I have got a stacked team of heroes, very well-known heroes that everyone loves. But what if all of a sudden they're like, we're kind of losing at the end? Green Goblin, who probably will surpass Red Skull at some point as the main bad guy, he may almost knock someone out. And if they say, hey, we need to prevent this with the Dark Phoenix, she could kill everyone. I don't want to risk that.
Or she could kill
That guy
everyone.
went through like a 10-minute explanation to how she may be
Kent's
the issue.
Ken is literally going home and write this screenplay.
He's going to. And I'm like, yeah, Loki is trying to rule the galaxy.
Tell me this. If Dark Phoenix accidentally wipes out the team, does that count for the bad guys?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh.
If she knocks anyone out, that's the win.
Red Skull wins that day. Okay.
Zach, who do you got?
Hey, I put it out into the universe and it worked. I got Nebula.
Oh, okay.
So obviously superhuman strength and durability.
That's pretty good.
Also the ability to just straight up be rebuilt. That's useful.
Yeah.
Right? Like you just
Yeah.
put her back together.
Yeah.
So obviously tactical expertise, a good fighter, really, and a tenacious attitude that will, not be quenched. You know,
Right.
she's trying to accomplish everything and kind of has a complex about her dad. And all that
Yeah,
stuff.
sure.
Yeah, but I think a very useful member of the team. And as she progresses through the story, she starts to figure out she has something like a heart. I think
Okay.
she'll be fine.
I
with
appreciate
it.
that.
She'll be good.
Did you just describe the Wizard of Oz?
Finally had a brain. And bullet dodged on the scroll. It's Johnny Blaze. Nick Cage's hair looked fake.
Cheat for the Skrull.
Nick Cage's
You need
hair
a
was
scroll,
fake.
Joe.
I don't got a scroll. My team is pure and free of secret invasions.
I'm going to cheat.
Academy Award nominated secret invasions. I'm sorry.
Sure.
They made a special exception for a TV series.
So, Zach, this is the MCU.
Yeah.
And honestly, we should have just announced this person first.
No, it's so serious.
So serious.
So serious.
Well, like we have been serious so far.
So sad.
But honestly, the character, I know you have Korg on your team, but the character that's really going to come out swinging that will get, honestly, half the lines because there will be a really serious moment and it'll be undercut by
attention.
the comic relief. Who do we have in this
relief.
category?
Of course, the king of breaking the fourth wall, Deadpool, Wade Wilson.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yep, from his dream diary.
Yeah, good call.
Then Ant-Man, Scott Lang.
From the MCU.
Yeah, Paul Rudd never
Paul Rudd.
ages.
Paul Rudd.
Might actually be a superhero.
Quite charming.
Also from Ant-Man, we have Luis.
Apparently Ant-Man just has a lot of...
So our Avengers are fighting in the field. Luis is just going to be along. Like let's say this is
recapping
Endgame.
everything.
If
He's
this
telling
is
the story.
Endgame, he's coming through one of those portals going, guys, let me tell you a story.
Yeah, but
Pretty crazy.
played by Michael Pena.
Yeah.
Very funny in that role.
Yeah.
Probably the best part of that movie.
Yeah, I
to be
agree.
There's Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan.
Is she been in anything?
honest. Comic relief? I didn't watch
No,
it.
she talks a lot.
Okay.
And for Marvel, that's humor.
But she's got the powers of Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
No, she has similar powers. But
No,
not exact
well, in
powers.
the comics, she has Mr. Fantastic powers. In this new one, she has a ring, which gives her like...
Did you just adjust your imaginary glasses when you started telling that?
I sure did. Well, actually.
Well.
Yeah. But no, she's a mutant, so... Yeah.
Enhanced.
With Wong. He's so funny.
From Doctor Strange.
Straight
Okay.
man.
Yeah.
But tells joke, listens to Beyonce.
Who plays him?
Benedict Wong.
That's right.
So it feels
Wait,
so,
is that right?
That's right.
It feels so made up.
Benedict Cumberbatch and Benedict Wong.
Yes.
Is that right?
100% his name's Benedict. We have the Human Torch, Johnny Storm.
Are we talking Chris Evans?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
Making a reappearance?
kind of,
Yeah.
little snide remarks, comic remarks. He's fire. He's a guy who can light himself on fire.
Not Michael B. Jordan?
No, not Michael B. Jordan.
Michael Jordan. And now we've got Jimmy Woo.
Apparently, Ant-Man was
Ant-Man's
all
just a
comic
comedy,
relief.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's played by John Krasinski.
Well played. He's also in WandaVision.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he pops up and he has.
I like him.
Yeah, he's an enjoyable presence.
Yeah. In anything.
No, he's actually played by Randall Park.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And now, speaking of people who are welcome presents anytime, just so good. Darcy Lewis.
From Thor.
One broke girl.
Yay.
Well,
Nora.
What's her
from
name?
Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist.
Oh, man.
yeah,
All bad
Kat
things.
Dennings is her
Oh.
name. She plays Darcy.
Yep.
She's the assistant of Jane Foster.
Yeah. And she's in WandaVision.
And Katie Chen.
Oh, Marvel's Katie? I always think of the toys.
Yeah.
And it said Marvel's Katie.
Played by
Dasani.
No, it's actually Scuttle.
Remember that squonk? Remember that squonk? Squonk.
It's Aquafina, and she's from Shang-Chi.
I think our song is better than the original.
Probably.
I think it is too. So comic relief here. Some of these are.
Can we not have comic relief on our team?
You have to have it. It's Kevin said the MCU movie has to have
man.
comic relief. Sorry, Kent. We're not going full dark here.
Dang it. All right, Zach, I'm a little worried because I don't want comic relief. Please don't make it Kat Dennings.
You got Wong.
Oh.
So you got the more serious of the comic relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he kind of plays that straight man.
Yeah.
but also funny.
Very entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
Sorcerer Supreme right now. I will take him all day.
Mine is weird because
All right, we're ready.
you remember who my leader is?
Remind me.
Captain America.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
I just got Johnny Storm.
Oh. That's confusing.
I have double Chris Evans on my team.
Zach, I'm telling you
So
what.
handsome.
If you had that on the posters, people would be like, "What?"
So
That's kind
handsome.
of awesome. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Oof. Joel,
Don't say oof.
I know you're a big fan. You got Deadpool.
Oh.
Oh, I actually like Deadpool.
Actually?
I think he's funny.
That's a money earner right there.
Deadpool coming into the MCU this way. I think that's going to help.
I think this is the right way to introduce him.
Yeah, in
Into a
fighting
movie about
Scarlet
witches.
A Witch Utopia coven thing.
You know, at one point he's going to turn to the audience and be like, "Which witch is which?"
Wait, that's Ryan Reynolds' humor?
Yeah,
Am I
that's
right?
Deadpool's humor.
Yeah.
I promise I'm not cheating. Kent, you lost your Sorcerer Supreme.
That's all right.
He's a scroll.
That's all right.
Oh wait, Wong is a scroll.
Wong is a scroll.
So, Joel didn't get
Joel
one.
did not
scroll.
get a single scroll.
You and I got two.
We got two.
Wow. Okay.
Now that's a comic relief. Once again, doesn't affect you too much. They can mimic the way he interacts.
You know what's weird? His name, the actor's name who plays that Skrull is actually Benedict Skrull. So, it's kind of crazy.
We should have known. We should have known
we
he was
should've
going to be the scroll. It's like Victor Von Doom. Oh, he's bad?
Weird.
That's odd.
Okay, so we have our teams of heroes. We have our two villains. We have what the villains want to accomplish. Joel.
We have hilarious comic relief.
Yeah. Joel, could you go through your list of the people that are going to sell the movie on the poster?
Yes. So Scarlet Witch and Agatha Harkness are going to be trying to create their own utopia. Once again, it's WandaVision kind of all over again. But we know Marvel loves to retread same stories.
Truly.
And then I have as my mentor Ironmonger, Obadiah Stane.
Sure.
The leader is going to be Black Panther. Then the muscle is going to be Groot. The enhanced fighter is going to be Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch's brother. The mortal fighter is going to be Rhodey, the War Machine. America Chavez is the brains. Emo Tobey Maguire is my wild card, and the comic relief is Deadpool.
So, I mean, it's a good cast. Do you think the team, though, is going to fight well together? Because you have, like, brains not super smart.
No, I honestly think that Quicksilver and Rhodey are going to be the only ones that are going to be doing the real fighting here.
Okay.
America Chavez will probably be doing some sort of portal movement around to try to get around her.
Yeah, because they're fighting magic.
Well, I know Black Panther's going to be there, too. I'm not worried about the fight. I think that Groot and Black Panther are also going to hold their own. So overall, I think I've got a good team to defeat Agatha and Scarlet Witch from doing this. Now,
is your team smart enough?
Well, none of them are really resistant to magic, which I'm a little worried about.
Okay.
But they can travel dimensions, and I also have Wanda's brother on the team, which I think that is going to be the key to unraveling.
To stopping
their plan.
Wanda. I actually like that. I like that twist a lot.
And, he did die in Age of Ultron, so I'm trying to figure out how to bring him back. I didn't have any Skrulls.
Oh, well, you have America Chavez.
And so that's what I was going to say. America Chavez has to go to another dimension.
Perfect.
And they're going to bring back Evan Peters, and it's going to be a big... it's going to be a better than WandaVision moment.
Oh, thank you, please.
It's really going to be... No, it's going to be her brother.
Yeah,
and
okay.
That's going to be really throw Wanda off and unravel their plan right before their very eyes.
I like that.
Yeah.
And it is kind of a mix of like the Fox and the MCU universe, because you have Ryan Reynolds, and then you have like the allusions to the mutant world a little bit as well.
And I think bringing Ryan Reynolds in here is going to be the big draw.
Yeah.
So that's my story.
What about your story, Kent?
All right, so for my team, well, I do have the main villain being Red Skull, who we didn't see nearly enough, and he's appeared through all of Captain America, who is your team lead, but throughout his history. But he's working with the Green Goblin, and I think these two are going to butt heads because they're
ruin
both
Christmas.
They're both so power hungry, because you have a guy that was leading Germany in World War II in Captain America: First Avenger, and he did have the Tesseract, and then the Green Goblin, who just won't quit, and they are trying to knock out a hero one time.
Any hero on your team.
Any hero on my team. And so, Odin.
You don't think it's like specifically Cyclops or specifically Odin?
They'll take whoever they can get, because Odin is a little worried, but here's the thing.
Skrull Odin.
We have Anthony Hopkins in a Skrull suit, which is pretty cool, because here's why my movie's going to do so well. Because it's Oscar winner Anthony Hopkins as a Green Goblin, which is pretty cool. And that's why he hates the Green Goblin. Like I said, the cultural appropriation. And on his team, we have Cyclops. Granted, if it's James Marsden, that's fine. He won't get the girl, but he has amazing laser blasts. We have Academy Award winner Natalie Portman as the Mighty Thor, Academy Award nominee Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. We've got Academy Award nominee Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow.
Wow.
Academy Award nominee Paul Bettany as Vision. Famke Johnson from GoldenEye as Phoenix/Dark Phoenix. And then we have Benedict Wong as Wong, who's also a Skrull. And they are taking on... See, I think my cast is the one that people will come to see, because it's exciting to see all these high-caliber actors together.
Ken, I hate to tell you this.
Okay, go on.
But you know full well that Marvel does not care about Academy Awards. And you will come to them as the writer of this movie, director of this movie, and you'll say, here's this amazing movie I'm going to write. And they'll say, no, you're out. We're going to get another director to rewrite the script.
Have they not been pushing that recently?
You are the Edgar Wright of this pitch meeting.
I will take that. But do you not think they've been pushing that by getting Chloe Zhao for the Eternals? Do you not think they pushed that for Black Panther nominations? They want their Oscars. And
but they want
gonna
box
try to
office more.
Maybe not anymore, because they're not getting
They want their Oscars, but they've had Robert Downey Jr. for years, who's just about to win an Oscar for Oppenheimer.
For actually acting this time. Yeah, which is great. But here's the thing.
I'm saying you're doing your passion project, and that's not what Kevin Feige's going to want.
Oh, he's going to fire me, huh?
Yeah. He's going to replace you.
You know what? But my legacy, they'll be like, that Kent Dunn Avengers movie would have been incredible. It will always be like, whispered under their breath that it would have been better if Kent Dunn.
The Dunn Cut.
The Dunn Cut. I love this, you guys.
So even though you may lose, you still win in your heart.
So here's the thing. Green Goblin and Red Skull are Skull and Goblin. let's be
How
honest.
long did you take to write this in the 2 seconds we just
I
had?
haven't even written anything. I'm just guessing. They're landing punches. They're not able to knock anyone out. Andrew Garfield just keeps dodging him. You know, he's a little bit sad about Gwen Stacy, everything like that. By the way, this is now a Christmas movie because we have Red Skull and Green Goblin. And guess who hates Christmas? Odin, because he is a Nordic god, and he is
Please don't expound.
not a Christian. He doesn't like Christian holidays,
But he's a Skrull.
and so. No, that as well, because Skrulls hate Christmas, clearly. Anyways,
Clearly.
he only has one eye, so its depth perception is a little bit off,
is
right?
the Grinch a Skrull?
But
Elves?
the thing I love about my movie, and it kind of comes all together, the heroes are like, we're about to get knocked out, and then they bring out Dark Phoenix, but she's about to knock Aaron and team out. But then you have Scott Summers, her beloved,
Scott.
that stops her from using all of her powers and
gosh.
calms her down.
I just realized they're on the same team.
But truth be told, I think having 2 Skrulls on my team, I think they're knocking out Odin in the end. It could go one way or the other.
Skrull
I
Odin.
want my movie. The Dunn Cut will have a dark ending, but the theatrical cut will have a good ending.
It's not going to make the theaters.
They're going to knock out a hero once, and it will be like The Empire Strikes Back.
I like that's their goal, though. Their
You know,
whole
like
goal.
when everyone gets half the people get snapped out of existence.
Yeah.
They knock someone out.
Yeah.
Once, not twice.
One time.
Hey, the MCU needs some more intimate stories. I'm just saying.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, Zach.
Well,
what about you?
And speaking of intimate stories, so you've got Loki here, right? He's the trickster. He's well known throughout Norse mythology.
Sure.
And he's got his buddy, the wonderfully tushed Modok,
Wonderfully touched.
Wow.
helping him out.
Sounds like a verb.
They've got the goal to rule the galaxy, and they have a real good chance of succeeding with a face like that from Modok. But my team of Avengers, led by Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy, the Whistler himself. Oh, he's doing
He whistles
so well.
and like has an arrow that flies around and
Yes.
stabs people.
Now he's for himself, very much
Sure.
so for
Yeah.
himself. Him being a mentor is going to be a little bit difficult, but maybe made easier by having a leader like Captain America.
True story. Yeah.
So they'll be fine.
Yeah.
In the end, and hopefully Yondu pushes Captain America outside of his comfort zone, which, as we see as the series goes on, is where Cap,
He may swear twice.
maybe.
Yeah.
No
knows,
language.
Now I do have muscle in the form of Jessica Jones, who is a Skrull.
So it's fake muscle.
That's unfortunate. My Morbius is there to back her up, though. It's Morbid time, guys. Now my fighters are in trouble because I have Elektra, but you know what? She
It's a Skrull.
is a Skrull, but Skrulls can fight too.
Yeah,
we'll be
that's true.
fine. We'll be fine. Now, the brains of the operation and running the whole plan from behind the scenes, we've got Korg. He's made of rooks. He's making jokes. Nope, that's not going to go well. My wild card is Nebula. I'm pretty excited to have her on my team. I think she's going to be very useful. Actual muscle. And finally, lighten things up at the box office and in your hearts. I've got the Human Torch. I've got double Chris Evans.
Now
Which
that
is the selling
that's
point.
a selling point.
That would be awesome.
Chris Evans in a dual role.
Yeah.
Like we got him to come back twice.
Here's
in
what
one
I see,
movie.
though. Joel, your movie is coming out in June. You're going to get a lot of money.
Yes.
My movie's come out in November. It's going to win all the awards.
Yeah.
No.
Disney Plus for you, Zach.
Straight to Disney Plus. Well, we're going to find out because the next random number I have to generate is
what?
your box
Hold on.
office returns.
Oh,
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
A Zack attack.
Yes, this is a Zack attack. So I'm going to put the low point of what you can earn at the lowest grossing MCU movie.
Okay.
Which is Incredible Hulk at about 264 million.
Sure.
The highest grossing, obviously, Avengers Endgame, about 2.8 billion.
No big deal.
So you're going to fall somewhere between those two.
Okay.
Okay. Joel, you're first.
Oh, boy.
Congratulations. Your movie is going to earn $1 billion.
Yeah.
$1,055 million.
Oh, just above.
Hey,
Honestly,
I'm fine with that.
Marvel's been looking to cross the billion again. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
And they're going to do it with the Witch Utopia Coven thing.
That's
I will
awesome.
save the MCU.
I believe in you.
Now, when did Kent say his movie's coming out?
November.
Does that do well for the box office?
No, not
No,
necessarily.
$358 million.
What was your budget,
Your
Well,
movie.
Ken?
here's the thing. It was so high because those actors are so good that they lost money.
300.
It was actually $450 million to make this movie.
Should have him take royalties on the back end.
Yeah. Listen, it won Best Picture. That's all we needed.
I don't think it won Best Picture. It probably won Best Visual Effects and Best Sound Editing.
No, they tried with this one. They threw
They
everything
just
at it.
don't win, Kent.
I know. So, Zach, your straight-to-streaming movie, maybe, is going to make how much?
My straight-to-streaming movie. No, come on. It's going to go to the theaters. And it's going to make... Oh, dang it. $425 million.
Oh.
592.
Joel's movie is the most
1,063.
successful.
And Kent's is the least. Which makes sense because, Ken, once again, it was your passion project. You know that they just want the manufactured cookie. They don't want grandma's homemade cookies.
Listen, in 4 years, there will be a Dunn Cut, okay?
Listen for it.
Yeah.
So there we go, listener. We have pitched our movies. We have put them out there. We are saving the MCU, but we need your help.
We do.
Let us know on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'm calling it Twitter. Let us know there which movie you would want to see out of the ones we pitched to you today. Which one of the 3 movies? And bonus points if you give us a really good title to go with it.
I have a tagline for my poster.
What is it?
It's a knockout. Because that's what the villains are trying to do.
Well, I think mine is still which is which. That's my tagline. It's not the title. Maybe I'll just call mine like Max a Face Off or something like that. Because Max a Face Off.
I hate it.
I'm sure the listener can come up with something better, but let us know on social media. We want to hear from you when we post this show.
All right, before we go, we'd like to thank some patrons. So from the I'm the Listener category, we have Taylor Sanderson, Sir and Madam Hicks, Scott Sprague, Ryan and Marley, Rocky and Steph, Lady Terry A. Finley, Juice, the Cooler King Swallow, Jennifer Kielkowski, Dave Kelly, Casey Cummings, Briggs is Hot, Angela Plotz, Andrew's Doing a Big Jump, and Adam and Rachel Crump. And from the Bacon Council, we have the one, the only Chris Anderson, Steven, everyone's favorite Ross, Star Wars expert Kyler, our favorite couple, the Madsons, Nicole Deke Hale, Johnny English the Brick, Her Royal Highness Jessica Terry, Glow Klein Daniel, Debbie Foster, and Beaker. Thank you, patrons.
Thank you, patrons. You are the Morbius to our living vampire.
You.
But if you want to find me, you can find me at 76Joel on Twitter. You can find me performing with Quickwits. They perform at the Midville Performing Arts Center. For more details, go to qwcomedy.com or go to the Quickwits Facebook page.
If you want to find me on Twitter and Instagram, you can find me at Kenny3DD. You can read my movie reviews at ShowtimeShowdown.com.
If you'd like to connect with me, you can do so on Twitter, or whatever it's called now, and Instagram at Tumbling Mustard. And but more importantly, make sure you're following Baconsale. Please like that Facebook page and go to at Baconsale on Twitter and Instagram. While you're doing that, visit tpublic.com/Baconsale, where you can get yourself all sorts of merch. We really appreciate seeing the pictures of it. Thank you for posting those. It's always wonderful. And then if you like what's going on here and you want to support us further, visit patreon.com/Baconsale, where you can get yourself a bunch of behind the scenes benefits. You can get yourself weekly-ish bacon bits. It's a good time. Patreon.com/Baconsale.
So until next time, Avengers! Mashemble.
Hey, Joel, what do you think the odds are that Kent tries to kiss a Skrull?
100%.
Like, open your mouth!
If you've named your child Victor Von Doom, they're not going to be a good person. Everyone wants to see Loki.
Except for Zack, apparently.
Mouse face. My villain has poor allegiance.
Red Skull and Green Goblin, Christmas all year round.
And that's
We're the Red Skull and Green Goblin, and we want it to be Christmas all year.
I'm something of a mall Santa myself.
This is the Marvel equivalent of me getting a spaghetti strap dress.
Dr. Doom, wherever you are, you can have Twilla.
saying that. Are
He
you
thinks he
saying
needs
that
the
the
command-
Skrull is mad because of cultural appropriation?
I'm so mad that you took on the face of my people. It's between this and the home run race of the late 90s. Steroids don't matter to me. Oh, another dead Skrull.
So Skrull. Wow. She can for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Whoa.
Then she becomes a Skrull. Oh.
That is a Thor-like substitute.
What she has in the
Gwyneth Paltrow.
the third one.
Goop. She's a good-looking Raphael.
Joel is the Skrull. But has he helped anybody over the radio in Seattle? Kind of.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. I don't want to look.
Sorry.
I don't want to look. It's contagious.
What does he bring to the table?
He is jazz.
That is such a 1999 joke. I freaking love it.
I loved it.
I wish we could put that in, but we can't. Remember that squonk? Remember that squonk? Squonk.
It's, I got to copy all of it. Control A is much better than scrolling. Scrolling?
Scrolling. What? That's the sound they make. What? Yeah, this Secret Invasion sucks. You're a Skrull, I knew it. I'm going to become a radical Skrull.
Tony Stark built this in a cave with scraps.